Hey everyone, and welcome to Canine Dog Talk. You know, when your dog curls up beside you at night, it's so easy to just think, oh, how sweet. But what if I told you that that nightly ritual is revealing a much deeper truth about your bond?
So what's really going on there? When your best friend chooses your bed over anywhere else in the house, what are they actually trying to tell you? Well, it turns out this simple act is a profound form of communication, a silent conversation that's happening every single night.
All right, so here's what we're going to dive into today. We'll start with their root instincts, then we'll decode their sleep positions. We'll also look at some important signs to watch for and wrap up with what we're calling the silent promise.
Okay, first up, root instincts. You might think your dog sleeps next to you just because they love you, and of course, they absolutely do. But believe it or not, for them, it's actually one of the most critical survival decisions they make. And this is where our human brains and their dog brains see things a little differently. For us, it's all about love, warmth, and cuddles. But for them, it's a very deliberate choice, and it's all about safety and belonging.
See, to your dog, your bed isn't just a comfy mattress. No way. It's a fortress. It's a safe perimeter, this field of trust where they can guard you and tune into your every breath. Dogs will always pick a spot that feels predictable and calm.
And that's exactly why a calm, predictable home is so important to them. A steady routine, that quiet energy, fewer surprises, that's what creates the ultimate feeling of security. It's not random affection, you guys. They are choosing the space where they feel truly, completely safe.
All right, now for the fun part. Let's start decoding those silent messages your dog is sending you every single night, just by how they sleep.
Okay, you've definitely seen this one. That deep, long sigh your dog lets out right before they finally drift off. A lot of us think it's just boredom, but nope, it's a super important piece of communication.
That sigh, that's them literally letting go of all the day's tension. It's them syncing their body's rhythm to yours. It's their simple, quiet way of saying, I'm safe here.
Okay, but what about when they go for the full-on chest cuddle, lying right on you? Well, that shows an even deeper level of connection. It's about so much more than warmth. They are literally trying to sync their heartbeat with yours.
This is without a doubt one of the most powerful signals they can possibly send you. It's a sign of absolute total emotional trust. They want to be as close to your life source, your heartbeat, as they can get. It's just an incredibly vulnerable and loving thing for them to do.
But hey, what if your dog's spot is down by your feet? Does that mean less? Not at all. This position has its own very specific meaning. You could call it loyalty at a distance.
And when you think about it, it's the perfect balance, right? They're close enough to be on guard duty, ready to protect you from anything, but they're also just far enough away to get the deep, restorative rest they really need.
And then there's the big one, the ultimate sign that they feel completely at home. It's when they sleep on their back near you, belly up to the world.
Think about it. In that position, there's no quick escape. They're not watching the door. It is an act of complete and total surrender, showing you their most vulnerable part. It's their silent way of shouting, I'm home and I don't have a single worry in the world.
Okay, so let's shift gears a little. Now that we're starting to understand their language, it's kind of on us to protect their peace, right? You might think your bedroom is a total sanctuary, but there are little things that can cause them stress you might not even notice.
I mean, just look at some of these things. That flickering light from the TV you left on, the strong smell from those plug-in air fresheners, even just you tossing and turning at night, all of that can be super disruptive to a dog's sensitive system.
Now this next part is really important. You have to learn the difference between affection and anxiety. So if your dog suddenly starts sleeping pressed right up against you like they just can't get close enough, you need to pay attention. Normal affection feels calm, relaxed. But anxious clinging, it feels different. Their muscles might be tense, their breathing might be a little shallow, and they just seem restless, even when they're still. That sudden shift could be a huge sign that they're in pain, or scared, or stressed out about something.
The good news is, making things better is usually pretty simple. Try to keep the room dark and cool. Turn off those TVs and phone screens a little earlier. And, oh my gosh, if your dog has a favorite spot to sleep, whatever you do, do not move it. That's their special zone, and respecting it helps protect their peace and just reinforces that feeling of security they need so badly.
And that brings us to our final section, where we're going to talk about the true meaning behind this whole nightly ritual. Because really, it's not the sleep itself that's the most important part. It's those quiet moments right before. You know what I'm talking about. When your dog circles the blanket a few times, lets out that classic sigh, and finally settles in. To us, it might just look like they're getting comfy. But for them, it's this incredibly profound ritual where they're making a silent promise to you.
So here's the real takeaway from all of this. In those moments, they're memorizing your breathing, your scent, the whole rhythm of your night. They only truly settle when they feel that you're at peace. It's not just sleep. It is their trust made visible.
So, tonight, when your dog curls up beside you, just remember every little sigh, every twitch, it's all part of a quiet conversation. And I'll leave you with this question. Tonight, when you look over at your friend, what are they telling you?
If these quiet moments mean as much to you as they do to your dog, please share this with another dog lover in your life. And of course, be sure to subscribe to K9 Dog Talk so we can explore more of this incredible bond together.